Live only on the Zone. August 16th, Moses Itauma, the next heavyweight superstar, faces his greatest challenge, Dillian Whyte, back to remind the world he's not done yet. Itauma versus Whyte. Click the link in the description to buy now.
This is Umar for BoxNation in association with Global Next. I've got chocolate in my mouth at the moment, so excuse that. It's very nice here.
That's good.
Have one.
George Lockhart might be watching.
True.
Best not.
Isn't George Lockhart prone to a chocolate though?
Huh?
Isn't George Lockhart prone to a chocolate?
It's very, he's very strict, but it's good. You need someone like that in your corner. Chocolate's good though. I love chocolate.
Joe, let's just get stuck into it. Obviously, there was breaking news that Frank Warren told me a couple of days ago that Alexander Usyk and his team want an extension on these negotiations. So, is your gut telling you they'll vacate and they don't want the fight?
Usyk wants an extension. I think they said he's got a back injury. I mean, if he needs more time to heal up and to rest, and he deserves it, you know. But the WBO is next in line, and if he does require all this time, then maybe we should lock something in for when he is ready. Be nice to lock something in. Usyk is the best, you know. I want to challenge myself against the best, but we have been given longer time to wait, which means longer time to prepare, and hopefully we can lock something in soon.
Okay, I asked that though because in my mind I know about the injury, but obviously the fight's not going to happen for a while. So, regardless of an injury or not, if they wanted the fight, they'd probably just get on with negotiations or go to purse bids rather than ask for an extension. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but you gotta. I mean, the WBO has to honour, if he's showing medical certificates that he's got an injury or. So it's just what are we doing? Practicing patience more and more. But I am like, listen, if he does taking this time, if we can make the fight happen at the end of it, it'll be awesome.
Look, it's very difficult for me to sit here and say, or anyone, former undisputed cruiserweight champion and unbeaten guy, obviously undisputed at heavyweight twice, that he's avoiding someone. But when it comes to you, you're a different proposition to the sort of big guys, if you like, your Joshuas, Dubois, Furies that he's faced before in terms of your speed and agility. So, again, I'm not going to say he's avoiding you, but do you think he'd rather not fight you and take a bigger fight?
I wouldn't say avoiding. You can't say that with someone like Usyk who's fought everyone. I think it's just taking his time to see what options he has.
What options do you think he has?
I don't know. I don't know. Are they scheming? Are they coming up with a bigger plan or a fight that makes a bit more sense or financially for them? I don't know. But if he's going to take all this time, Usyk's an honourable man and a great champion. And if he's going to take all this time, then hopefully at the end of it we can start negotiating and lock something in if that's the fight he wants.
I know you watched that clip I did with Roy Jones Jr. where he said at this present point the toughest challenge for Alexander Usyk is Joe Parker, and he mentioned your speed and agility. What did you think of Roy's comments?
Loved it. As Roy, I'm a massive fan of Roy. Ever since I started boxing, I was always a massive fan. And when you have people like Lennox, who another fighter that I look up to, and Roy saying that I have a great chance against Usyk, it's music to the ears, and it's nice. It's nice to get that support and nice to get that backing.
Well, if your call-out videos are as good as your performance against Usyk, you probably will win.
The call-outs might be a bit better at the moment, but give me a bit of time, give me a good camp, and I'm ready for everyone and anyone.
If it's not Alexander Usyk and he vacates and Moses Itauma comes through tonight, would you take that fight next for the vacant world title?
Whatever fights in front of me, I take with both hands.
Okay. What do you think of Moses?
I think he's a great talent. I think he's at 20 years old, he's put on this massive stage, fighting someone like Whyte who has the experience. But if you look at it, Moses ticks all the boxes in terms of speed, movement, ring IQ, probably packs power. He's been knocking out everyone put in front of him. So he's a very special talent, and that's why everyone's excited about him as a fighter and as a prospect who might be able to take over the division one day.
I spoke to the main man yesterday, Andy Lee, in a bit of depth, and he revealed sort of your spars that you had with Moses in the lead up to your fight with Zhang, and he said they were absolute hellacious rounds, the 4 rounds you did.
I thought it was fantastic sparring leading into that fight. He's great work for everyone and anyone, and he brings a lot of explosiveness and speed. and you really have to think, which is what you love. You love a challenge, and you love sharing the ring with someone who wants to give it everything they have. You know, it only progresses and helps you as a fighter.
Just the last one then, having sparred Moses for those 4 rounds, and as Andy said, there were brilliant rounds to watch, and you've been in the ring with obviously Dillian Whyte. What is your gut prediction for tonight?
My gut prediction is that even though Whyte looks in good shape and he's trim, a lot trimmer than the other fights, but Moses, you know, like I said, speed, movement, footwork, accuracy, precision, power. You know, everything sort of leans towards Moses by stoppage. And listen, don't be surprised it could be early. I'm not taking anything away from Whyte, but Moses coming in as the younger, I don't know, hungry, explosive fighter.
Just as she's popped into my Dillian, I spoke to him at the start of the week, and I asked him, why are you fighting Moses Itauma when there's bigger fights in terms of a Joshua rematch or a rematch with yourself? And when your name was brought up, he said you were just messing around, that they tried to make that fight.
We agreed to the fight, and what did he do? He went and took the bigger money fight, you know, which is what a lot of fighters will do. But I really did want to punch Whyte in the face. I think we have some sort of relationship where it's up and down, really, and is he bipolar?
Bipolar? I can't say. I don't know if he's diagnosed or not, but I've not heard him linked with bipolar before. But
Bipolar, but he's just up and down, really, mixed emotions, or I don't know. But
it's like you and Derek, when I interviewed you at Wembley after Usyk Dubois, I thought you and Derek were pals. I mean, we were all out together early in the week, and then he kind of stuck it on you.
We are pals, but listen, if he was trying to get in line to fight Usyk next, I'm like, hold on, Derek, piss off, I'm next. Right, wait your turn. But Derek is one of those characters in boxing where when he does finish and retire, you're going to miss him because he talks a whole lot of shite.
All right, great stuff, Joe Parker. Listen, enjoy tonight here in Riyadh, and hopefully we'll catch up soon.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, brother.
Live only on DAZN, August 16th, Moses Itauma, the next heavyweight superstar, faces his greatest challenge, Dillian Whyte, back to remind the world he's not done yet. Itauma versus Whyte. Click the link in the description to buy now.